Hello, good morning, guys. Um, a second. Okay, let me stop that. Hello, good morning, traders. I'm not sure who is watching, but I can see only a few people. Today is Wednesday, so just from the start, I can tell you that today is a double swap. So you be careful when you're trading. Okay. It's been not really good week of forex completely overall. Um, didn't really move much, especially gold. I was long here and I've been out, but I shorted. I didn't continue the stream. I just made it quite short stream on Monday, and yeah, it just has been taken out. Then after that, I did short it, and it's consolidated here. Another short. I've been long since yesterday here at these lows. It went up about 50 pips, but I didn't take it out because I expected to come up here halfway of this move. If I get Fibonacci here, let's have a look quickly. Just a quick one. Just below the 50%, but I'm quite confident it will go up to the 50%. Gold will get itself positioned for NFP this week. It will position itself up there, so let's see how it's gonna play. Right, I just opened this one like no long ago now to map it on TradingView. I'm already short since yesterday, so at these lows I did retest my low again and took off. Let's move on to the next pair. Bounce quite funny. As I can tell you here, this area is quite interesting, and I know that it's short from here. I did say that yesterday, not for you guys here, but from other groups. This is gonna be short setup. Price went up, back rejected, and continue down. Come back, retest again, take some more orders to go lower. So I expect about USD, it will break this consolidation today. This area, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. The high or the low of the 4 days itself is about 160 bips. Okay, so 160 bips I've been playing since last week, halfway. So Wednesday to Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. Sorry, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So about half week is keep playing up and down like that. So it's just consolidating here. It's not really doing anything, but on the bigger picture it's gonna go down because we have two pieces of information. One of them, we are going to general election, which we know about it since 2 days after Brexit extension been agreed by Europe, and we are now kind of like sideways here. So you can see go down first, went up, and come back close at the opening area. It's gonna do the same thing here, but this time it's gonna go up. It couldn't break the high. It broke it by trigger long trap, and it's pushing down now. How far it will go down? Let's see. That big move, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can go kind of like we're doing the setup now for the short. If you can see the angle, he's angling now and like hold his lows and try to break. However, this high here, and made this low. Now we are making a small high, low high, and expect it to come back down to this blue line, lower low, probably a little bit lower, and we kind of like come back, retest this here, or maybe halfway, retest this and come back down here. We'll see. It's all it's all predicted, but we have to see what the outcome, right? Just so I have a bit cold. Is London is getting cold now, and the weather is not that really great. It's not excited. When you're trading, you need to have like a nice weather, nice sunshine, and a nice morning, you know. But you have to just enjoy it anyway. So anyway, we have double tops. If we break that low, we're gonna go lower. We need to break these two lows today. Just redo this quickly. Okay, we need to do this today. We need to break this, come back, retest it, and continue down here, do this, and keep going. That's what I expect pound will do today. Not exactly as what I'm drawing now, but rough idea what the high probability trade will happen. London open here. Remember, London is summertime is changed. We are 1 hour behind the market, so it's 9 o'clock now in London, which is 10 o'clock in Forex. So 8 o'clock is 9. It's 7. Sorry, 8 o'clock when London open. Just London open like an hour ago. That's London open candle here. That's the London open candle. Spiked up, closed all the way down, and even broke the previous 7 o'clock and come back and pushing again, and we broke completely 8 o'clock as well. So broke 7 o'clock, broke 8 o'clock. I know we broke 7 o'clock here, but still we just broke the high of yesterday and we smashed down, like crashing down like quickly. All these guys been trapped here. I'm sure there's a lot of trader that were getting excited about the move, and bam bam bam. So I expect that to come down here. That's the Asia box. That's the Droid. That's the Asia box. We need to break that box and we go lower. Okay, we are above the box now. I expect that will come back here. That will be your entry if you wanted to enter the market on Wednesday. But I recommend that you do, if you're intraday, don't stick around because it triple swaps today. So it's gonna cost you if you wanna cross over to the next day. Right. Just if you have any question about what I'm talking about, please leave it in the chat here. Okay, and I'm moving on to the next pair quickly. So look, when I talk about pound USD, I'm talking about all bound pairs, okay? Because as I said before, when London open, that's when all pound pairs is moving, and euro, okay? Because pound is the open market now. The banks is open and the processor all binding orders to their currencies, okay? Before the market opened today, this morning 8 o'clock, all other pairs were moving normal, okay? But when the market opened, now we have a few orders to buy bound and a few orders to sell bound at these levels. That's very simple. As you can see, we have brought and we sold bound back in again. We're back again at 6 o'clock here range. Okay, 6 is in the morning. That's mean the binding order has been processed now. Now the market stand by for any fresh order to come into the market. So at this moment, all bound pairs will move with the input of the banks or the money transferred between banks in London session. when New York open, now this input coming to the pairs of bound, pairs, it will split to between New York banks and UK banks. Now, if dollar move, it will affect the bound pairs. Before the New York open, if the bound have a good news or it's pushing, it will push across all bound pairs. If here, same story. You can see pound yen, pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is a little bit stronger than the others. It didn't really move much because of overnight news. It was strong. This is about 58, 59 pips, and it didn't really move much. As you can see, it's very choppy, and it just really no decision here. You see all these dodges and indecisions, and this is a trap for long people, duck, and so on and so forth. So pound Aussie is really not good pair to trade it at the moment because the stock market is connected to Aussie, and overnight love news, Trump tweet, all the stuff is affecting Aussie and yen and gold. The why I went to gold is getting ready for NFP. It will position itself 50% of this, maybe higher. But I'm happy to take my profit at 50% here. Okay. I know Trump want to push the stock up for his election, and that's the reason gold is down. Okay, and it's gonna go down more, but it's not gonna go down easy. It's gold, so it will react before the stock market. It will react against dollar, and the stock market, when it's stock market open, it will react to the stock market as well. So we've got two input coming to that pair. Gold itself reacting with USD and reacting to the stock market. So stock market is high, gold will go down. Stock market is risk off, gold will the money will fly back to the gold and yen. And yen's been quite weak since Monday, and I expect it to be strong a little bit, but that's the obvious outcome. If you think the yen is gonna get strong, it's gonna get weaker first. You always expecting the worst, never expecting that will go to your direction straight away. You have to know the fact is there's going to be bumps in the roads all the time. In everything you do in your life, nothing straightforward, guys, okay? So I didn't check actually, can everyone hear me? I mean, a few people here. Could you just leave in the chat, say yes, you can hear me, or I'll confirm that. I don't think anyone can hear me. Testing. Let me just put it back all the way. Test. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, so as I said, gold is good to buy long term. The swaps of gold is going to affect you a little bit, but this intraday you can cover your swaps and you can leave some position long term. I expect the gold to go down more. Let's look on the daily. I know that it is going to go down. I did mention that many times. We have that previous high. It was a trap for long breakout traders. Went down, engulfed all this previous 6 days plus, and continue even lower than the previous swing. This swing before we go up, and we come back up here, lower high, lower low. Now we make a lower high, and we can inside this shadow between this high 15.19 and the low 14.59. We playing inside that box for now because, as I said, the election and Trump is bumping the stock as much as he can, so the stock is going to be up, but you never know. Between now and the election, we're going to see some bumps in the road. So what's the bumps in the road? It will come back up here a little bit more, it will break, maybe come level with this high, that shooting star, that rejection price has been confirmed by the other day, next day, and the following day. However, we still didn't make a new low on the daily. Okay, we maybe broke that trend line, but still, any tweet from Trump, it will move it up. Why? Because if Trump doesn't look, Trump, it doesn't want to make China strong, regardless of what he's doing now and all the stuff. He doesn't want China to be strong. That's very clear. So he's playing with China now to. That's my opinion. Okay, that's not news out there. That's my opinion. He wants two pieces of action. One, to make sure that China doesn't see the daylight, which he's doing now. Second, he wants to win the election for another seat, for another 40 years. Okay, so he's playing with China now. Let's make a meeting that he can come in the last minute and kind of like, okay, let's make that next year, and he's trying to push it. He will try to play it until he secure stock up, because that's the point. If you make a good deal with China, that's mean yen getting weaker, that's mean gold getting weaker, that's mean stock getting up. When the stock is up, people happy, go vote for him, right? So that's the deal, and he's playing now, and I think he's going to come on the last minute and tweet one tweet. It's like, I'm not happy with the deal, and I'm fed up with them, la la la, all this crap, and market will collapse. Then after that, also come back again and say, okay, maybe we can talk. Maybe he's like that. You probably know his tweets. He's always keep changing for his benefit. Yeah, he's controlling the power of US, and he's trying to play it. So he's playing people. He's playing governments, playing people, playing everybody for his benefits. Not even for the US benefit. For the US benefit, you should do a good deal with everyone. You should have a good relationship with your neighbors. Neighbors is the country next to you. Well, I guess Trump doesn't know that. He only knows that he's the only one in the world. And he's really, really controlling a lot of money regarding his tweets. So in his tweet, I'm sure he's making tons of money out of it. He doesn't do some stuff for free. He's a businessman. So before the president, or look after people. So I expect that to go back up a little bit more and go down, or maybe it will go down first, go up again, do zigzag wave here like this. I think it's gonna spike here before NFP. If NFP not good, maybe we'll see it higher here, make another top at these lows, then we'll see big move down. He will get like Trump tweet, another tweet, and push the market down, which is push the stock up, push the gold down, push the yen down. But I expect the yen to get strong, regardless. Okay, because Bank of Japan, he was talking about a lot of stuff he wanted to do, and I'm not sure exactly the full story, but yen has been weak for a while, and they need to kind of strengthen a little bit, especially when pound overvalued. I mean, like overbought pound yen, because pound yen is playing big role on yen currency itself. As you can see here, let's analyze that as well here. So from previously we talked about these lows, and we had this push up 61%, then push back all the way up here in matter of week and a half. Like that was Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's like 1 week push. It's really big. I mean, like, I will let's just calculate it from the open to the close, to the highs. 1,000 pips, 1,100 originally, but look, it's really, really strong move, and this strong move is not gonna continue without pullback. 100%. Nothing is 100%. I say 99%, but if someone look, the market is not here for you to make money. Trust me. Market for us as a trader, retail traders, it's to lose money. To survive in the market, you need to know what you're doing. Okay, it's not gambling. You see that very slow here. Trigger everyone is gonna go lower and it's gonna break low, then crash everyone here short. And they say, okay, maybe the next day was gonna pull back because it's a fake news. Then boom, another day, take everyone short out. Now you come here and push down and test that low highs. The highs, everyone's saying maybe this is gonna be short again, and they speculating and they say, okay, we shorted again. Then the next day you will never know. You didn't see it coming, like boom, up. But this level is a strong level. Okay, we have here some sellers, standby, big banks, hedge funds, and all the stuff. We have a nice consolidation area here. We have consolidated area here, and we actually didn't even break the high of this candle of that day. It's like a shiny shooting star, triggering everyone to be long here, and went all the way down. And here is like consolidation, and that's regard Brexit, and well, 90% Brexit move. This is all Brexit move. This is a market move. This is Brexit move. This is Brexit move. Okay. Here when they said that we're gonna, what it was. Boris Johnson said he's gonna make a deal and start to play die in the ditch, and he made a ditch. I don't know what's happened here. And after that, it started to lose momentum here. Then after that, when he have a meeting with one of Northern Ireland, I'm not sure who the meeting was. I don't remember exactly. And that's what happened. I have this big push all the way up 1,000 pips because that meeting was positive, which we don't know what it was. They said it's positive, and they didn't really threw some information out, and everyone thought this is gonna be like a fake one, like the previous one here. Go up and go down again, go up and go down again. This area. Now he really pushed all the way up here, and as soon as I see that they closed the high, I said 140 is definitely coming. That's 140. That's the price action. We cover all these days up to 2 weeks. Let's see what the high of this one. 18 days. Sorry, 17 days. More than 2 weeks in one day. It's big, yeah. But we have here consolidation area. We have here trader took the profit out. Long trader been trapped here, coming back up here, and we making our move down. We could do like this. We have a few days here. Tuck, hit the ceiling 3 times, 4 times, then go down. I will go 1, 2, 3, then we fading away from this high. We're coming back. We didn't even come closer to this high. Even they said that general election on the way, they voted for it, but still really didn't do much because maybe the market is overbought. What does that mean, overbought? I mean, like, there's a lot of buyer already stuck in this wax, this AMT candle. There's a lot of buyers stuck there, and they're kind of like panicking now because the general election, but the pound is not moving. What's happened? The market is already overbought. I mean, like, the dealer is not gonna give you money just easy like that, you know. You're probably buying your other side and trying to push the market down more to trigger your stop loss. You probably, a lot of traders that leave the stop loss below this candle. 135. That's why I'm triggering. I'm targeting 135.5 because it will come down here, take all the stop losses out, and try to pull back up a little bit. Every long is gonna be trapped. Maybe can go low a little bit to that candle. It's not gonna be straightforward. It's gonna be always something the broker or the market maker who wanted to do. Nothing straightforward. Even inside these candles, you're gonna see a lot of choppy candles, and you really, if you're intraday, you can't figure out what's going on. I mean, like, that was the first day, first hour. That was a pop up here, and I knew it. You come back, retest. Everyone thought it's gonna go down. You see this empty area? That's where a lot of short trade have been trapped. Pushed up and come back down a gear here, pushed up and consolidate. The next day up, I think went down first. Look, broke the low of the day, right? By a few pips. Everyone saw that's a breakout, we go for it. Then he just jumped all the way up. Same here. Everyone saw this is long now, look at that. He went all the way down here and trigger everyone. So you know that it's not easy. It's not easy. That's my point. Right? So it's not easy to trade the market. Don't think that because it's green I'm gonna buy and it's gonna go. But you're gonna be greedy. But my lot size is not good enough for me. I want to do big lot sizes so I can earn a lot. But what happens if you go against you? You need to know it's a two-way street. Okay, one way can go in your direction, another way can go opposite your direction and crash you. So you better trade like a step by step. Like, okay, today I trade with this lot size 0.1 for example. If you have like a $10,000 to start with, you only risk 1%. And if you sure that it's gonna pull up from here, for example, you come back, you just open to the next candle and you take your 50 pips off the range, realistic target. You don't want to shoot for the stars. If you want to shoot for the stars, you should be looking at daily. I'm like a daily guy here, for example. Yeah, I trade daily as well, but I'm talking of, for example, very very high chance this low is good. I did already talk about that before. Very very high chance this is gonna pull back from here, which it did. If you're a next day, you saw that red rejection, you buy here, right? You buy here on the next candle open. That's here. Yeah, and you leave your stop loss below the low. This low. 100, say 150 pips, say 200. Yeah, 200 if you open 0.1 on a pound, it's just cost you £1 a pip. So it's £200. You risking £200. Okay. You come back later, and here we go. You target the first low or the last high, whatever. You made 760, 750, say 700 with the swaps taken off your say 50 pips for the swaps. You made 700, you risk 200. Yeah, so that's how you play if you're small. But don't go in one day you want to make £1,000 off £500 account, or £500 off £500 account, or £100 off £500 account. If you wanted to make 100 out of £500 account, you're gambling. Why? Because you have to risk more. But what happens if crash your account? Now you lost £500. But maybe if you want to make 50, maybe you can make 50 with low risk and multiple orders. But that will need you to be in the front of your screen. You're scalping basically. So it's not easy to trade, but it's simple to follow. If you limit your risk, yeah, if you limit your risk and you have a realistic target. Let's see what's the news coming up. Right, 28 minutes to some news coming. Europe news, okay. So let's have a bad news this morning in Germany. Like, okay, worse than expected. 6. Yeah, but didn't really affect the euro yet much, really. So okay, I'm long here. Euro pound. I was short from here, and I exit here, and I was short again, and I exit somewhere that highs. Then I've been long, and I exit like not long. I said here at this high, we did exactly come to here. Now I was short again, and I was long again here. I didn't expect the pound to move that much on that ridiculous ridiculous meeting. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous because it was really not nothing. I was like, what happened if we have a deal then? We have a deal agreed. Bound's gonna move 10,000 pips. It was just ridiculous. But anyway, I'm still long here, and we'll see. I think that's gonna come back up here to test this high. Yeah. If we have some help from Europe, getting some good news, especially the Draghi left already. So we'll see the new lady. I think she's a lady. We'll see how it go. Right. I still want this one go down, and it will go down for retest of this red candle, at least on the daily. I'm talking daily now. It will come back around this area, this low, the closing. If you see the closing is just matching with the wick here, so I'm expecting this one to like so on the daily. Okay, as you can see that on the daily we're making waves. Just see that again. Wave 1, then maybe wave 2 here will go already created. Wave 3 probably is gonna push down low here. Wave 4 consolidate. Wave 5, we'll see. At this low, from here to there, about 360 pips. Okay, let me do this here now. I'm already short, but I will add it here so we follow. Let's see, make this 350 pips take profit. I will risk 1 to 1, 150 pips stop loss. Made this regularly 50k. What I'm doing, I'm selling. There you go. There you go. It's even match my risk and reward. Previous high, above the previous high, and take profit just before that. And let's see. Okay, that's opening the market now. Let's see how it go. Gold is doing well, as you can see. I don't care. Don't worry about this money. It's just for the purpose of trading. Don't worry about this. I'm just doing that to mark my trade. I have already my trade on my terminal here, but I still can't show you guys. I prefer to do this here now instead of showing you my terminal or my client terminal. So let's look on the hourly. As expected, that's a nice entry on the hourly. As I just done it now, it's actually good. I'm short from here, and that second leg up. Token 15, come back retest here, and expect it to go break the low. But I'm gonna leave that. And now I'm doing this trading I just put now. It's on the daily, okay? So I don't need to monitor it. I put my risk in place and reward in place and let it play. Okay, just to walk away from it. That can be done on one account, and this other account you do intraday. You trade the pair itself if you are a full-time trader. So you can go inside the daily on different terminal or on the same terminal, and so you don't get confused or close this account. You can have just one account to trade daily or weekly, and the other account to do intraday, like I'm doing now. Okay. Right, so bound as a whole, it's still uncertainty back on the table because we have general election, and general election uncertainty back on the table, and there's going to be a lot of debate regarding Brexit, regarding the new election and all stuff. So I think bound is going to just play down because it's still uncertainty back on the table. That's the thing, you know. If general election and all stuff is no good for bound. I know a lot of people say it's good to have general election, but it's still not good for pound because we don't have a deal. We have a deal is not good as the previous one, and we have 3 more months to pay more money to Europe and delay more delays. I don't see that good for pound. We're still in square one. We don't have a deal, we don't have an agreement, we don't have anything. So that big move of 1000 pips move for pound, I like it back. Okay, I like this to be back because it was like for no reason. All this big move. We used to be back to square one. We're square one when we're here around this area when we have 3 more months I think here, and that's the yen flash crash early this year, January. Here you go, that's the flash crash. We went up, we went down, went up again. Before the year finished, we will be going down again. We're gonna close at these lows. The year, I mean, I'm closing the year. So we're gonna probably come back, retest this low here of the year. And what happened now? We have like a wake up, wake down, and we close even or indecision because this is nothing done, because Brexit is gonna be in January. So we're gonna have indecision between these areas before the market, before the year is over. So next 2 months, October almost finished. So yeah, one more day, and today is the last day of the month. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow is Halloween and supposed to be Brexit, but it's been cancelled obviously. So as I said, even New Zealand, I'm really disappointed if New Zealand is not strong enough to push the pound down. After that big move, it was pushing very nicely here, more than any other pairs really. I did a lot of short on it from here, really good, about 600 pips. Then that news coming, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know, it's absolutely ridiculous news. He moved to 1000 pip plus. However, moved to more lower than the previous, than any other pairs because New Zealand been strong anyway. Look, 500 pips. Look, in a few days from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days, 1 week, 500 pips. Next day, 6 days. So 6 days, 500 pips. Pull back up, 50%. I expect it to go down there. I see indecision. Both of them strong. If New Zealand getting stronger, then we'll see another 500 pips down here. This line. Not this one, or in between. Okay, realistic target, guys. Realistic target. I'm gonna do the same here. Sell. So 500. Risking 250. There you go. I'd rather have it up there. Shifting. That's it. And also, if you trade in new in trading, okay, you can just go to TradeView and do this paper money, and you can trade it there. This is paper money, by the way. It's not real money. Okay, that's paper money, like demo. If you know what the demo means, it's like demonstrating how to trade. Or how do you put your positions. So I'm trading on daily. That's how I put my stop loss and take profit on the daily, and I let it run. Okay guys, I just only see a couple of people here. I'm gonna take a break. You guys can take a break as well, and we'll be back. There's nothing really happening in the market. It's quite slow, but the gold is pushing up, which I'm really happy about it. I'm already long from previous low here at this area right here, but I just put this one for you this morning so we can see where we go. That's my target, visual target. Okay guys, I will let you have a coffee or something, or fag if you're smoking, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Is that alright? 5 minutes, yeah? Right, we'll give it 5 minutes. Cheers. Okay, I'm back. Nothing really changed. Just that's a normal pullback. Go down to the 15. I'm sure that's gonna hit TB first. Just give it time. New York is not open yet. It's reacting to the bound movement at the moment. Does anyone have a question? Looks like only one viewer. Nice. Yeah, the market's quite quiet, so still waiting for New York to open and see what New York is gonna bring. I expect gold to go up there, pound go down. Let's see. It's in the daily. I expect that it's gonna be red. It's gonna be red. It's gonna back down here and break that low up to here, and then pull back up again and continue down. Let's see. So does anyone have a question? Leave in the chat box here. Other than that, I'm not trading anything else except I'm already in the market across pound pairs, short, but only gold. I'm long on gold and long on euro pound. It's kind of sideways here at the moment, but this is indecision. If we go to look to the weekly, you can see that week is green. The next week is come test this opening and coming back up. I'm planning to hedge bound USD. I'm short bound USD. I'm not planning to long it. Okay. Let me just give you another. I already talked about it, but let me talk about it again. Look that move here. I said wave 1, wave 2. That's weekly. Wave 3. Nice 2 impulsive 3 weeks or 2 weeks you can count. And we have one red, and the other one is still halfway. This week is still halfway of the previous week. I expect that one will come back down here and touch that and close maybe here. Okay, then the next week is going to be down as well. We don't have any good news to drive bound higher. Really, there is nothing. We had this move because we have a meeting with Northern Ireland Prime Minister. Both of them, they talked and we didn't know what the details is, and that's the move. We have a deal and it's been rejected, okay, by Parliament. Been agreed by Europe, but they didn't reject it really. They just need more time to take it to pieces and kind of study it and see what the good and bad of it. Okay, so at the moment there's nothing to drive down, and we go into general election. We are going to general election. Okay, so general election is not that good for pound really. In uncertainty come back to the table. We have 3 more months for no deal yet to be agreed on, and we're gonna see the Parliament talking and decided no, yes, general election, leave Europe, stay in Europe, and all the stuff. My TB, it's at 125 300, but I expected 125 handle. So 125 itself, 124 is gonna break at this area here, at this low. I'm looking at weekly now, so that could take 2-3 weeks to be completed, and we still have time now. We have 2 more months, 3 more months before the deadline of Brexit. It's supposed to be tomorrow, leaving Europe, but that's not gonna happen now, not anymore. Now is technically it's time for pound to go down at least 50% of this move, and I did already have my Fibonacci drawing here. Let me go back to the daily to be clear. Oh no, I just delete all this marks. So just to be aware that all these blue lines I draw on my holidays, it's the support and resistance area. Don't take it for granted, just this is a critical price area. Okay, back very long time back, like if I go to the monthly, I just draw it from the top to the bottom, all the way down to daily. All the blue, it's regard daily. Okay, so that's the critical area here. So if we come back down here to the 27 first, come back up a little bit, and we'll break lower. On this big move up, 61%, it's at 125, 80, 125 plus or minus. Okay, we could break down a little bit more lower if we don't have a clear direction of Brexit. And where is this meeting here? Critical area here at this low. We'll come back, retest this low, come back up again here, and we'll make another wave down of this move. Okay, that's why I see where the pound can go. Overall, on the daily, if you come back down here and retest, come back again, make wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. What we have overall in the bigger picture, we have a big wave 1, big wave 2. If we don't break that low, then we're looking for wave 3 up. So down the line here, we are wave 1, wave 2 in the big picture, wave 3 it will be like 140, 135, 140. That will be in January, February if we have a deal. After the general election, we'll see clearer direction. And if you look here, you see that big wave push up, come back here, is trying to make wave 2, and which is in the make now, and I expected that to go down. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. That 5 waves is Elliott waves, and if you know what Elliott wave is, the market move in waves, like smaller wave, then a bigger wave, then another wave, bigger, then another bigger wave. You see that here? Start to smaller, then another big one, pull back for it, another big one here, come back down, another big one, it will come back down. Then we'll make a smaller wave, then we'll go down again, then another big wave. And that's how the banks and the market behaving. The market doesn't go straight up or straight down. If you see something like that, that's news. That's no price action. So it will be corrected. They need to correct it to the back in the range. That's the range. That's the average price at this 125. If it's still no deal, if you notice that last few months, if it's no deal, 125, it's the fluctuating between 125, 122. And if we have a deal, 135, 140. If we have a deal agreed between both sides, and still, even if we have a deal, it's not that's it. The market is gonna be 150 again, 160. No, it's gonna take time. What is deal about? What kind of deal? What law are you gonna use? What kind of tax we're gonna pay? All the stuff. Because if we leave Europe with a deal, that doesn't mean we have the same benefits. We're gonna have less benefit than previously. That's make pound lower. And I did mention before in my video, I said if we if we leave with a deal or without a deal, it's going to be disaster for everyone, and that's when the pound will really go down here. And I think Boris Johnson wanted to us to leave with no deal. He wanted to crash us out anyway. He's gambling, okay? He's gambling all his talks and die in a ditch and all the stuff. It's just you are a serious man. I mean, like, you're a prime minister. You should be more serious than you are now. That's my opinion. But that Brexit situation, it's obviously something bad for the country and Europe, but we have to go through it anyway. So technically we need to go down here. It will come back down here technically, okay? Fundamentally we're still on standby. We don't have a solid direction. That's mean pound is really, investors really they don't want to invest in pound yet, because we still don't know where we're gonna end up. Okay. What else I'm looking at here? It's the same. Look. If I go to all the pairs of pound, it's almost similar. You can tell the pound is strong. New Zealand is a little bit weak. That's why it's a little bit up. You can tell Aussie is stronger than pound at the moment because it doesn't match the same move. CAD, it was strong a little bit, then after that become weaker just a couple of days ago. Swiss is stronger than pound. Sorry, Swiss weaker than pound, not stronger. Sorry about that, because you can see that it's actually level back up here. Okay, so yeah, Europe is the same, no big deal. Medium. Consumer coin. Okay, all good. So as expected, so Europe, maybe Euro will push up a little bit. Let's see Europe. In my video, guys, I said Europe is gonna go Euro pound. Euro USD is gonna go up again. Okay, we come back here. We didn't even close the gap. I will talk quickly about the gaps. Gap is not a gap in the market. Just be aware, market is open 24/7. It does not close. When you go to abroad, when you want to exchange money, they don't tell you the bank is closed. They change it for you. Okay? It's all pending orders. When the bank open, will process these orders before your broker connect to the bank again. Your broker, it close the connection off Friday night. They switch off the connection between the broker and the bank, or the bank close all the connection on Friday, open it on Sunday. Very simple. But the market originally moving. Okay, I know that I talked about it a few years back. They want to keep Forex 24/7 or 24/6. They want to keep Sunday running, Saturday running. They only close Saturday night. I open Sunday night. One day only, or 24-hour only off for broker. I think they wanted to do that in UK. I'm not sure, but it's no good idea anyway, because everyone needs to take a break. I can't be like 6 days working and I'm supposed to be only working 3 days and 4 days off. But I don't think it's beneficial for a trader like us. For banks and stuff, maybe yes, but not for us as a traders, retail traders. And that's the big move down. Here we go. So Euro USD, big move down, and a lot of people short from here. They take the benefit of the positive swaps, plenty of positive swaps, really huge. So I expect it to go back up, but as I mentioned before, and I said it can come back up here on a weekly. Let's see the monthly. We tested these lows, we'll come back, and if we come back to reach challenges highs, we didn't make a new low here, so we didn't make a new low. If we challenge these highs, then we're gonna break higher, and we'll come back, retest it again, and maybe we'll break it and we'll go up again. That's, you talk about a couple of years of data here. But on the daily, you can see on the daily here, it's making waves, trending. That's a bigger wave, and we should see another wave up to this area, 12, and after that 14 and 15. Draghi left, so let's see. The new president, let's see, of Europe, what's gonna do. The lady, what her name, I don't remember her name. But anyway, that's the target here. If you wanna play that, I know long is costing a lot of swaps, so short it's better. So maybe you can wait for it here and you short it back. If he show you some price action, we will see. But overall, it's been done before. If I just zoom out completely, consolidation area, fake breakout and push up, coming back here to the same range, and we're inside that range. I expect it to come back up here, that range, and break, maybe test his highs and come back down again and go up. It depends what the new leader wanted to do. And that trend line from the back here, it's where did it come from? Here we go. This trend line since 2010, October 2010. Okay, 2010, the trend has been respected here, broke it and back up again, respected, come back, the same story here as happened here before, and break higher. That's the French election. Broke up, come to the trend line, smash down, which is a lot of traders shorted here, and it's gonna do the same, double waves, 1 2 3 4, and boom, same thing is gonna happen here. If you see what I seen, let me just make it bigger. You see that consolidated here, then break higher, there's a gap, is confirmed to go up, and here is going to be probably going to do another wave down here, and up, down, and continue back up. I don't know what. Look, that was a four years ago, so I'm not sure what kind of election coming up or anything is going to move the euro back up. If we don't leave Europe, maybe that will be the trigger to push euro up. If we're not gonna leave, okay. And I think at the end of the day, we're not gonna leave. We're gonna do another election not to leave. We're gonna just scrap Brexit completely. That's my opinion. I think that's the whole story is gonna end by not leaving Europe, which is good for everyone. I don't know why we want to leave in the first place. It doesn't make any sense. As you can see, yen is really weak across, but I expect it to get stronger, and we're gonna see this pair down here again at this level. Let's look to the index, yen index. Look on the daily. As predicted, this is the highs of it, and coming back, retest, break that low, and we're breaking low, broke that low properly, we'll back up again to make another wave. So 1 2 3, already broke 4 inside this wave, and let's see, that's the index. Obviously bound index, it's there we go, it's playing up. That's the big move. Just be aware, this gaps is not market gaps, it's the broker gap, the trade view gap. It's trading view gap. So USA SIM, I don't think we're gonna leave Europe at the end of the day. I think we're gonna do general election, and we're gonna choose a government that it will vote for no leaving Brexit. So I don't know. There's nothing really yet on. There's nothing really yet out there yet. They only agreed on date last night, and they wanted to. After that, we'll see what option available for that general election. Which party it will allow us to leave or stay. I guess that's gonna be the play. If there's one party is gonna say we're not gonna leave Europe, we're gonna stay. Another party we're gonna say we're gonna leave Europe, and that's the deal we offer. The public now need to choose which one. They're not gonna put it out as Brexit vote. They're gonna put it out in a different form, so it doesn't mean that they ignore the previous vote. Because, in my opinion, the first vote of Brexit it was not clear, and everyone said that if we leave Europe, we're gonna be better off, which is absolutely nonsense. Because if we leave Europe, we're gonna lose more benefit. For me as a person, if I have to travel to Europe, I have to pay visa. Okay? If I have to buy stuff from Europe, I have to pay tax on it. So what kind of benefit for me as an individual? I don't see any benefits. I'm paying the same tax. Okay, if we leave Europe, that's mean we're gonna pay less tax. Is that what's the play here? I don't know how beneficial is for an individual or families. I don't see any benefit because we're gonna still have to pay the same tax even more because the government will need more money to build their economy. Because if we leave Europe, the pound is gonna crash and the everything is gonna be expensive because everything will be taxed from Europe. Okay, so if you buy if you buy a food weekly food, maybe £500, yeah, you're gonna pay like £800. You're gonna pay the extra. So I don't see any benefit from an individual to leave Europe. If he's a businessman, I don't know what benefit he will gain if he leave Europe. It's gonna be different from other people, from different business to business. So everyone look to his business. Okay, if we leave, we're gonna get more tax on what we're selling, what we're buying, and all stuff. At the end of the day, we're gonna be more money. But that's gonna affect other people and affect your life down the line. It's gonna affect your spending, your your bills like electricity, gas, rent, whatever. Everything is gonna be expensive. It's gonna be up because pound value went down. When pound value went down, if you wanna buy something from Europe or from by dollar, it's gonna be more expensive. Instead of spending £5,000 a month, you're gonna spend maybe £8,000, £9,000 more, £4,000 until another down the line. I don't know, a year, 6 months. It's gonna destroy a lot of lives. It's gonna destroy a lot of families and businesses because now everyone have to pay more if we leave. If we don't leave, everything stays the same. So which one is good for you? Everything is the same as Europe member, or pay more money? That's how you need to look at it from that perspective. So for me, I always vote to stay in Europe, and even if I do it 100 times, I would be still voting to stay. It's good for everyone. If I don't know what the reason we want to leave Europe, why? Immigration, control it. I don't know, just control it. Make a different classes, wherever, for people coming here to work and all the stuff. People come to work to make your economy more stronger. That's why everyone will come to Europe, UK, not Europe, UK, because we have good value of salaries and all stuff, and that's why they come here for. The country is expensive to leave, but still, it's good for your people to come to work here. It's quite too late. Everyone is here already. So after the damage, or if you think it's a damage, but it's not damage, everyone already here. So what the point of you closing the doors now and make everyone getting to have to pay more money in tax and so on? Yeah. So yeah, it's useless to leave Europe. For me, it's useless. I don't really see good benefit of individual. Yeah, but this is quite too late now. Everyone is here. You never know until it's done. So I think it's just okay. They're gonna do a vote. When we see that vote, how's that vote is gonna turn out? The election. There are gonna be two parties, as I mentioned. One is gonna say we're gonna stay in Europe. One is gonna say we're gonna leave with that deal of Boris Johnson. People have to choose between these two. If we going to stay, then we're going to stay. So as individual, I don't see any benefit for you leave or stay. There is no benefit. Yeah, best deal is not gonna happen. Which deal you talking about? Like we have the same benefit as we are a member of Europe? No, we're not gonna have the same benefit. We're gonna have less benefit, and that's why they're not happy about it. It's like okay, I want to be a member, but I'm not gonna pay fees. But you want to be a member, but you don't want to pay fees. It doesn't make sense. If you don't want to be, if you can't pay fees to us, you're not gonna be a member. Very simple. Yeah, it's a failure, but it's quite too late. Most of Europe people already here in UK. I don't see a benefit of leaving now. It's quite too late. Like when you trading and you kind of messed up already, and you get in the wrong direction, and you kind of like keep adding into your position until you can destroy everything. Adding your position meaning you're in our situation Brexit. It's mean like okay, we wanna leave now. We wanna leave now. But what you're gonna do is that people already here. We're gonna give them some stay in and benefit and all stuff. But when you wanna make a deal, they said in the deal, Europe people they can come to UK and they can work and they can stay. So it's quite the same, but with restriction. So I don't see a benefit of coming now and say no, I don't want this, I don't want that. We will run away from Europe. Why? We have our currencies. We travel freely in Europe. What the reason we wanted to run away and leave? Why? Because I don't know. I don't know. For from individual view, why we wanted to leave Europe? Yeah, immigration is quite too late now. It's everyone here. Everyone from every Europe country they have the right to come up to now, up to the next 3 months. Yeah. So there is no. It's quite too late. If you want to come to stay in UK, you have to work, you have to pay tax, you have to rent, you have to eat, you have to spend the money. So which is good for the economy. I don't see like a manufacturer. Okay, I wanted to get people to work. I know that Polish people they like to work hard and all stuff, and Spanish or whatever the degree they have, they choose these people over British. Maybe that's why the British people want to leave. Yeah, well, as I said, ASM, it's the same. It is quite too late now to go back to to go back. It's quite too late. It's not benefit for you as individual. What is beneficial for you? Well, London. Look, I was watching a video yesterday about people how uh, they jump in the tracks and all the stuff. Let me just answer, Johnny. USDN. USDN. Here we go. Okay. Look, Johnny. NFB this Friday. Okay. So, as you can see here, we don't see any. I don't trade it. To be honest, I don't trade USD yen. It's a measured currency, and it's a quiet spot on the light on this pair all the time. If Trump have a deal, it's gonna go down. If it doesn't have a deal with China, it's gonna go up. So on and so forth. overall, you need to monitor yen. Yen, if Trump have a deal with China, yen is gonna be weak. If Trump doesn't have a deal with China, yen is gonna be strong. That's mean dollar, yen will down. Technically, on a daily, on a bigger time frame, we are about to test that high, which is 38% of Fibonacci from the Trump move. Where is Trump move? Here you go. Here we go. That's where Trump been elected, and that was a fake out and continue up and start to consolidate here. Break low, break high. I don't know why you want to trade USD yen. There is no any benefit to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't move as much as the rest of the pairs. Like pound, you trade pound yen. Trade pound yen, in my opinion. But I will analyze it for you. Okay, let's see. Here's one level. We broke that level. Not confirmed yet. This one. We broke that level, and we're trending in kind of high, 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 low at the moment. That's fake breakout. We're coming back up. However, this high need to be broken first. So I tell you now, it's not confirmed which direction it wanted to take. This is low, been created after this high. Now we coming back to retest this high. We need to make a higher high, at least to this trend line, then higher low, then we break high. If we're gonna go up, okay? Trump election coming soon in 2020. If that's the case, if he wanted to win, well, he will do everything to win anyway. So you can see Trump been elected here and come back down, come back down. We actually touched the election day here. So the whole 4 years is just consolidation. There is no clear direction. Now it's trending back up, but be careful. I recommend that you wait for it. If you're not in the market yet, Johnny, if you're not in the market yet, you better wait for it, okay? It can pull back down here, and we will see. NFP is this Friday. So NFP will move the market. It will give you clear direction from the NFP for another 30 days, okay? Yeah, so just let me know if that's okay for you, Johnny. Okay, great. I recommend, look, if you watch my videos, I only trade bound pairs. Bound pairs is the best. Why? Because it's a new London open, and the pair is moving every single day. All pound pairs moving every single day. So if you trade every single day, full-time trader, you should trade something is moving. Yeah, we only do forex to trade. So to make money, right? Not to stick around. You're not an investor. You're a trader. So if I measure today range, what does that look like? 6 pips. Is that 6 pips? Let me just redo that again. From the high to the low, 8 pips? That's nothing, my friend. That's absolutely nothing. I'm like, I can't leave on 6 pips a day. That's 31 pips yesterday. Right? So let's measure that. Let's just look. Let's go back to Pound USD. Pound Yen, sorry. Where is Pound Yen? There you go. Pound Yen. 50 bips. So from 8 bips to 50 bips, which one you will trade? Unless you are new, you're practicing. But look, you need to trade something that does make sense. Something that will make money. If you're in the wrong direction, you exit, you switch gears, and you go with the direction. Okay, so that's my opinion. It's up to you anyway. So well, that's what make the market. You are welcome, Jenny. That's the market, Asim. Asim. That's the market. You think we're not gonna is bad for UK. You're an individual. If you work in a parliament, maybe you can advise them. But uh, like Boris Johnson, you want to leave. You kind of like the same view. But I think it's not benefit for me as an individual. For me, for my kids, is not beneficial. Yeah, I don't have a business to be benefit of, and that's why it's gonna make me to vote to stay. If you have a business is gonna be affected by staying in Europe, I don't know how they're gonna affect you. If you selling more customer in Europe, you don't have to pay tax. Now, if we leave, we're gonna have to pay tax on everything we do outside this border. So how that beneficial for us? When euro go down completely, okay, maybe we can leave it then. But Europe is still okay. We travel, we buy and sell, and we get buying food. We're selling food. We're selling cars. We're doing a lot of stuff with Europe. We don't have to be worried about the extra tax Europe want from us because we paying that already. That 1 million or billion we paying every month or year, whatever the case is. As I mentioned before, but obviously I don't say that to everyone. We getting this money back by different ways, by the tax, by the VAT, and all the stuff. We're getting all this money back. So we are in a good position. I don't know why we want to change now. It's not beneficial for me. I will always vote to stay. I don't need to be worried about visa. I don't need to be worried about if I buy an item from Europe, France, German, wherever. I don't need to pay tax on it. I can go to Germany and buy a nice car and I come back to UK without fees or nothing. Yeah? But if I do that now after leaving Europe, I'm gonna have to pay tons of money. Right? So it's a politic. Everything is just money making time machine. I do that for a reason. And just like the market maker is a country maker. So yeah, you need to be a little bit more focused on for your day-to-day life and all the stuff. Because if we leave, you're gonna pay more money. So what do you wanna do? You wanna pay more money, or you just pay what you paid before? That's the question you need to ask. And yeah, back to the market. Let's see gold. Yeah, gold is playing up. It's alright. Push back up, push back down. Let's see. It's gonna be taken by surprise, guys. So yeah, it's gonna be some certain news. Trump is still sleeping, I think. When he wake up, he will start tweet. Now we're trading on Trump tweets. No. I don't trade on Trump tweets. I think that after that big move, 3 levels down, we should see 50% up here, right there. It's gonna happen today. It's gonna happen tomorrow, just before the NFP. And before the NFP, I will decide what to do with gold because gold will go crazy. But I think this NFP is not gonna be good. Let's see. Okay, we are running for like an hour and a half now. I don't see. I don't think I can stay a little bit longer than that, guys, because I've got a lot of stuff to be done in the background here and look after the other accounts I'm running. So if anybody have a question, I'm not like 3 people only viewing, but yeah, I will try to keep doing this. Maybe I will do another stream in New York. If anything change, I will just pop up again. So stay tuned, okay? And I'm not sure about tomorrow. I will try to do New York tomorrow instead, just around 12 o'clock UK time. So tomorrow I will do New York. Okay guys, if you have any question, you can leave it in a comment later on in that video. I will check it tomorrow morning. If there's any question, I will answer it on the stream. Okay? Alright guys, you have a great day. Have a great trading day and week. And we will hopefully see you tomorrow at New York time. Cheers guys, have a good one. Thanks, bye.